Here we go. Boy, it took me several hours to actually figure out what I was going to play. And this is what I went with. I played the non-Redux version a bit. The story will not change no matter what difficulty you're on. Oh, good. They don't call it out, but they should add, it's also for lazy people. Yes. The outset of the 21st century. Earth is a planet teeming with life. Mankind, 7 billion strong. Continue to prosper. Wow, this is even louder. There we go. Hopefully that's not too loud. However, this prosperity had a price. To a species unable to halt the environment's destruction. The land of ruin, Schwarzwald, would inevitably appear. Schwarzwald, right? Because it's German, so those W's are V's. Oops, I missed that. The brave few began their mission to the enigmatic land of ruin. Boy, I know that word and I don't know why I struggled. None among them realized then that this harsh journey will decide man's fate. They're like 6 endings. We'll just see what we'll get. I don't really care which one I get. A group of people are assembled in a giant conference room. Because preparations are still underway, the meeting has yet to formally begin. The assembly is watching a very large monitor, commenting on the news shown on it. I sort of heard words, so I'm going to read this anyway. Next up, today's headlines. A new weapon seems to have been used in the increasingly prolonged Eastern European hostilities. This resulted in a massive fire that left thousands of civilians dead. Did I get the undub? Doesn't say that I have an undub. I never had this before. A scorched earth operation in this day and age, that's not war, it's mass murder. But an effective means to end a drawn-out war. Someone had to step in and put a stop to it. An update on the fatal incident in downtown Tokyo. It appears the victim was in possession of an illegal drug. Police now believe the death was caused by a drug deal gone wrong. Their suspect is still at large. Dying for the fleeting pleasure of drugs. What a waste. I thought the Japanese were better than this. An embarrassment to be sure, but nothing compared to the drug-related crimes in your own country. Got him. In South America, break-ins and lootings have surged following severe economic inflation.
貨幣の価値が上がっている国があれば、このように財政破綻する国もある。
Meanwhile, some economies collapse while others continue to grow. I'm not giving any of these people different voices.
あなたの国は物が余っているようだが、多少でも回してあげればよろしかろう。
You're a nation rich with resources. Why not send aid? In Central Asia, environmental pollution has reached critical levels. This has affected fish populations in local rivers, causing concern over long-term ecological impact. Unavoidable when dealing with rapid economic modernization and a necessary cost to compete with Western nations. Quiet, please, everyone. We're ready to begin.
このシュバルツバース合同計画で話し合われる内容は引き続き秘密に願いたい。
Everything you hear in this session of the Schwarzwelt joint project should remain, as always, secret.
民間人にはまだ知られている。
The civilian populace is still unaware. Our information control program is going smoothly. Well, if it's in the middle of Antarctica, people are likely to not care. Like, we have scientists there, and right now in the real world, no one gives a crap what they're doing. Except for them and whoever's funding them. But you're looking at our images pulled from the Schwarzwelt probe.
建物が燃えている。南極の観測基地か。いや。
Burning building? Is that one of the South Pole research bases? No, it's much too big. It looks more like a war-torn city, like something from the news. Let's move to the next image. Is that a business district? It can't be. Are you sure these are the right images? We verified that these all come from the south from the probe we sent in this Schwarzwelt. Continuing on. What the? Are you sure these are right? That's a goddamn shopping mall. There isn't anything like that in Antarctica. This is the last image. It's all trash, garbage, waste. How is any of this possible? We lost communication with the probe after we received that image. We've got engineers working to restore communication, but it's likely the probe was destroyed. I can't stress this enough. All of these images come from within the Schwarzwelt. Schwarzwelt? Okay. Just making sure I'm saying that what I think is correct. This is unbelievable. Meanwhile, the Schwarzwelt continues to grow. If it keeps this rate up, moving along, how are we controlling the message? The media is running with what we fed them. Take a look. Now for more on the giant ferromagnetic blizzard occurring close to the South Pole. All nations with nearby bases have been reviewing their options in light of its tremendous force. A joint decision was reached and carried out today to temporarily withdraw from the bases. Yes, withdrawn. We can't very well say these bases are simply gone now, can we? If word of that got out, there'd be a panic. And if they knew it was growing, I shudder to think. Horrifying to think of them going in there, isn't it? They may be equipped with next generation technology and weapons, but still. Be that as it may, our decision cannot be overturned. We have no other way but to send humans in to investigate. Our only choice is to go into the Schwarzwald. Yeesh. I am feeling colder just looking at this. Those are cool vehicles, though. It's almost time to go into the Schwarzwald, isn't it, men and women of the investigation team? We at the Schwarzwald Joint Project will be praying for you on behalf of all of humanity. It is in your hands now, Commander Gore. Be safe and make sure you complete your mission. Of course, we'll take care of it. Then I look forward to good news from you upon your arrival. Excuse me? Alright, crew, your attention, please. We will arrive at our destination, the Schwarzwald, in 30 minutes. Our mission as Schwarzwald Investigation Team is about to get underway. I realize you were selected on short notice and came from all over the globe to be part of this. But it's only going to be harder from here on out, so get used to it. Fortunately, you're all the elite of your respective nations' services. You can handle this. If we all lend each other our support and work as a team, this mission will go smoothly. Enough pep talk though, it's time for our last formal briefing before entry. First, tell us about the land we're about to enter, the Schwarzwald. I'd like to introduce you all to Lieutenant Zelenin. Hello everyone, if I may have your attention please. I am Lieutenant Zelenin. For those of you I haven't already met, the pleasure is mine. I will now explain what observed data we have on the Schwarzwald in a structure.
シュバルツバースは数ヶ月前に南極点で発生した自然現象ですが
The Schwarzwald is a natural phenomenon that arose in the southern pole some months ago.
観測例のない
But this
極
phenomenon
めて
is
得意な
one
現
of
象
a
です
kind. We have nothing of its like to compare it to.
民間人には
You
巨
may
大
have
ブリザ
heard
ードだと
false
いう虚偽情
reports
報を
that
流
it
し
is
て
a
います
giant
が
blizzard,
そ
but
の
in
実態は
truth, well, that's the cover story.
周囲を破壊
It is an
吸収
unknown
しながら拡
spatial
大する
anomaly that
未知なる
destroys and
空間
absorbs
現象
its
です
surroundings as it enlarges.
発生当初
When it
シュバル
first
ツバースは
appeared,
直
it
径
was a
1メートル
cylinder
にも
only
満たず
1
に
meter in
空
diameter
へ伸びる柱のような空
that
間でした
stretched
が
to the sky.
それが周辺の
Since
観
then,
測
it has
基地を
spread
調査にもろとも飲み込み
radially,
全滅させるなど
swallowing
しながら
surrounding
拡大し
observation bases and any investigator's hole.
現在は 半
Today
径
it
が数百キ
occupies
ロ
a
メートルにも
sizable
なる
footprint
大
with
規
a
模な
radius
空
of
間とな
several
っていま
hundred
す。
kilometers.
このシュバルツバースの拡大は
As
今も
we
続いてい
speak,
て、
the Schwarzwald continues to expand.
このまま減衰が
If
認
we
められ
cannot
なければ
engineer a
地
reversal
球
of the
全土が飲み
process,
込ま
then
れて
it
しまうの
will
も
inevitably
時間の問
swallow
題
the
でしょう。
Earth.
この調査に先立って投下された無人探査機のデータによると、
According to data retrieved from the unmanned probes dispatched prior to this investigation,
シュバルツバースの外縁
there
部
is
に
a
は
several
高さ数
thousand
千メー
meter
トルの
wall
壁が形
surrounding
成されています。
Schwarzwald's outer rim.
これは接近物を分
This
子レベル
barrier
で
is a
崩壊させ
plasma
る
cloud
プラ
that
ズマ網の
dismantles
壁で
all
す。
approaching objects at a molecular level.
さらに内部には亜空間、俗に異
You
次
may be
元とされる
surprised to
空
learn
間
that
が
the
あり、
interior contains parallel universes or other dimensions.
視覚化が困難な
Unfolding
異
within
質
the
な風景
anomaly
が
is a
広がっている
bizarre
模様です。
landscape we've had a hard time getting our readings on.
なお、その内部空
This is
間
due
で
to
すが、
some sort of
侵入者を排除する
property
何らかの作用
in
が
the
働く
interior
ものと
that
思われ、
repels foreign bodies.
無人探査機はすべてその作用により破壊され
Whatever
てい
this
ます。
property is, it's destroyed each and every unmanned probe we sent in.
以上が今
And
私
that's
たち
what
が
we
知り
know
得るデ
in
ー
a
タの概
nutshell.
要です。この情報だけだと
It paints a
何度
complete
聞いても
picture
悲観
for
的
our
になり
mission,
そ
no
うな
matter
気が
how
しま
one
すが、
interprets it.
ご存知の方も多いように、これらにはすべて有効な対応法が
But as
反
many
映
of
してい
you
ます。
know, we have effective ways of dealing with each of those obstacles.
合同計画は
The
事
joint
前の
project
観測結果をもとに
assembled its team
優
and
秀な装
equipment
備と
based
人
on
員
the
を
data
投入
we've
しているの
collected
で
so
す。
far.
皆が結束すれば安全で素晴
I'm
らしい調
certain
査
that
が
if
行
we
え
all
る
work
と
as one, we
私
can
は確
carry
信し
out
てい
our
ます。
duties safely and efficiently.
私からの報告は以上で
This
す。
concludes my report.
よくわかる説明をあ
Thank
り
you
がと
for
う。
that
ゼ
clear
レ
and
ニンチ
concise explanation, Lieutenant Salonen.
では任務内容
Now
の確
Arthur
認
will
を
confirm our
セコン
mission.
ダへの
He'll
ミッ
be
ション発
the
令を
one
管理す
managing
る
the
アーサーから
assignments
行お
and
う。
duty roster.
ようこそシュバルツバース調査
Hello,
隊へ。
Schwarzfeld Investigation Team.
私は
I
司
am
令
the
コマン
command
ド
unit,
アーサー
Arthur.
当館
I
並
said I
びに
wasn't
他
going to
艦
do
のあらゆる
voices,
シ
but I
ステムと
can
連動して
resist an
行
easy
動プラ
one.
ンを策定しあな
I
た
will
たちを
support you
サポ
by
ートします。
coordinating our systems with those of other ships to devise a strategy.
ご覧の通りアーサーは
As you can
自
see,
人
Arthur
格
is
タ
an
イプの管
administrative
理プログラ
program
ムだ。
with a pseudo personality.
最初は戸惑いもあ
It
るか
may
もしれ
feel
ないが
strange
すぐになれるだろう。
to take orders from it first, but you'll quickly get used to it.
アーサー続けてくれ。
Please continue, Arthur.
この調査隊の任務は
This
シ
team's
ュバルツ
mission
バー
is
スを
to
詳細に
conduct
調
a
査して
detailed
その
investigation
構
of the
造を
Schwarzwald's
明らかにすることで
inner
す。
structure.
シュバルツバース合同
The
計画は
Schwarzwald Joint
この
Project
巨
is
大なシュバ
currently
ルツバース
reviewing
の破
plans
壊
to
計画
destroy
を
the
策定
anomaly.
中です。しかしデータ
However,
不足
due
で
to a lack of data,
確実に
no
成功
sound
する
plan
破壊
for
方法を
its
見出
definitive
せていない状
elimination has
態
been
です。
submitted.
あなたたちの調査で
If
シュバ
your
ルツバース
investigation
の構
sheds
造
new
が
light on the
明らかにされ
Schwarzwald,
れば合同計画は
the joint
破壊
project
方
should
法
have
を
little
導き出し
difficulty
実行する
devising
こと
and
でしょ
executing a plan to destroy it.
う。なお先ほどゼレーニン中尉
Lieutenant
から
Zelenen's
悲
briefing
観
may
的とも
have
言える
caused some
データの報告
pessimism.
がシュバルツバース内部の
To
調査など
investigate
一見
the
不可能に思われるでしょ
Schwarzwald's
う。
interior may seem an impossible feat at first.
しかし我々が登場するこの
But with
次
the
世代揚陸
amphibious
艦を使う
assault
こと
ship we
で
are
そ
currently
れが
aboard,
可
our
能に
mission
なりま
becomes
す。
feasible.
我々が登場する次世代揚陸艦はプラズマ動力で稼働し
This next generation
Plasma
amphibious
の保護シール
assault
ドを
ship
作る
uses
こと
a
が可
plasma
能です。
engine to penetrate the protective wall.
しかも短時間であれ
We
ば
can also
飛
go
行すること
airborne
も
for brief
可能なので
intervals.
す。つまりシュバル
Thus,
ツ
we
バ
can
ースの
fly
プ
over
ラ
the
ズマ雲を
plasma
飛び越
cloud to
え
safely
内部の
begin
亜空間
investigating
で
the
安全
interior.
な調査活動が行えるのです。この調査隊は
The investigation team is composed of 4 next generation amphibious assault ships.
作戦全般の指
Our
揮を執る
ship,
当
which
艦
is command of the
1号
overall
艦
mission,
レッド
is
スプライ
Ship
ト号
1, the Red Sprite.
科学者が多く登
Ship
場し
3, the
調
Elf,
査の要となる3
houses
号
many
艦
scientists
エ
who
ルグ
will
ス
be
号
pivotal in our research.
危機管理のため
Ship 2
武
and
力で
4,
他艦を
the
支
Blue
援する
Jet and
2号艦ブル
Gigantic,
ージェット号と
will serve
4
as
号艦
combat
ギ
support
ガンテ
should
ィック号で
emergencies
す。
arise.
私は3号艦
I'll be
エル
aboard
ブ
Ship
ス号に
3,
登
the
場し
Elf.
ます。無人機では調べ
A
上げられな
detailed
かった
survey of the
シュバルツバー
anomaly
スの詳
previously
細な調査。
impossible with the
これ
unmanned
が我々
probes.
の任務です。
This is is our duty.
皆さんのサポートを期待しています。
I look forward to all of your support.
ゼレーニン中尉とアーサーの報告にもあっ
As
た通
mentioned
り
in Lieutenant Zellman
我々
and
は
Arthur's
人
reports,
類
we carry
最強
with
の
us
装
some
備を
very
得ている
serious gear.
全艦が協力すれ
With
ば
all the ships
シバル
working
ツ
in
バースの
tandem
調査は
investigating
決して
that
不可能
place
な任務ではない
is far from impossible.
未知の世界に挑むこ
Our
の任
mission
務
may be to challenge the unknown,
人類を救うという素晴らしい体験に
of
変
it a
え
unique
そ
experience
して
of
帰って
saving
こよう
mankind and going home proud of what we've done. That was in English.
さて
Let's see here.
今回の調査には
We have a
国
few
連から指
visiting
名
team
され
members
派遣され
handpicked
た
by the UN
ビ
for
ジ
this
ター隊員がい
investigation.
るがその中に諸
I
君
see
らへの
some
紹
of you
介が済
haven't
んでいない
finished
者
your
もいる
introductions. How would you know that?
ようこそ我々は日本から来てくれた君を歓迎する
Welcome, another American, eh?
さあみんなの
Why
前に
don't you
出て
get up in
自己
front of the
紹介を
group
して
and
くれないか
introduce yourself? We're Japanese American. I don't know how. Going with the good old Toshiro Mifune.
ありがとう
Thank you, Crewman Mifune.
君はこのレッドスプライ
You
ト号
will
に
serve
搭
on
乗
this
し
ship, the Red
私の
Sprite,
指揮
under my
官所属
command.
は
Whoops.
機動班になる
You've been assigned to be a part of the strike team.
君と同様に
Strike
兵
team
士経
members
験のあ
have
る陣営
military
で構成され
experience
た
just like
調査
yours.
活動の実動隊
You'll
だ
be the ones going out in the field.
以後規律ある行動
I'll
を心がけ
expect
てく
you
れ
and your teammates to act according to the code of conduct. Let's shake his hand.
君の優秀な経歴は聞いてい
I've heard a
る
lot about your service record. I
Stay
expect much from you. Yep, we
で
shook
は機
hands.
動班の諸君は引き続
Strike
き
team
ブリーフ
members,
ィング
your
を行う
briefing isn't quite through yet.
降車デッキに集合して
Meet
く
me
れ
at the deck. We are going to save. Yeesh. Yep, go to the briefing.
集まったようだな
Is
機動
everyone
班の諸
here? I
君
wanted to address all the members of the strike team.
このシュバルツバース調
This
査
is a
は
scientific
あくまで
mission
科
to
学的調査が目
investigate
的だ
Svartsveld.
しかし不測の
Despite
事態
that,
が
we
発生す
must
ること
make
も予想される
allowances for the unpredictable.
そこで君たち
That
兵
is
士
your
経験も
role.
ある
The
機動
strike
班
team
が
will
艦
patrol
外活動を
outside
行
the
い
ships to keep
調
the
査の
area
安全を確
secure.
保する必要だが心配しないでくれ
I know it
そ
sounds
んな君た
dangerous,
ちを
but
助け
you've
てくれ
been
る
given special
心強い
equipment
装
to
備も
help you
ま
in
た
your
存在する
task.
そうすでに着用しても
You're
らってい
already
るスー
wearing
ツ
it, in fact. Yes, I'm
Demonica
talking about your Demonica suits.
次世代兵器として開発されていたこのデモニカスーツは過酷な状況下でも活動を可能にするパワフルな戦闘服だ
Developed as next generation weaponry, the Demonica suit lets you function in harsh conditions.
シュバルツバースにおいても
Our early tests
活
show
動可
that
能と
they're
の報告を
viable
受けている
here in the Svartsveld.
では有能な
I'll now
兵士で
give
もあ
the
る
floor
ヒ
to
メネス隊員にデモニカの説明を頼むとしよう
Excuse me. Just explain how the Demonica works.
彼は先行訓練を受け
He's
てい
already
て
been specially
Demonica
trained in
の
its
扱いには
use
長
in
けている
order to pass it along to the rest of you.
さあヒメネス隊員
Why don't you come up
前
and
に
show
出
us,
てくれ
Crewman Jimenez?
俺は2号艦ブルージェットに搭乗するヒメネスだ
I'm Jimenez. I'm posted to ship 2, the Blue Jet.
従軍時の階級は兵装
Back in
長
my
だが
outfit, I was a warrant
Cover the
officer,
East
but I
Line
guess here I'm just one of the crew.
このシュバルツバース調査
We're
隊
all
だ
part
が
of the
その名
Schwarzfeld
の通り
investigation
主要
team,
任
so
務は調査だと
obviously
聞い
we're
ている
here to investigate.
だから俺たちのようなドンパチ担当の
Could
出
be
番
the
はないか
science
もしれない
types might not even need us around. That's ideal, but I doubt it.
とはいえ緊
But
急
in
事態が
case we
発
do
生し
get
た時
called into
デモ
action,
ニカ
we
に不慣れ
can't
なこと
fumble
を理由
around
に
not
足を
knowing
引っ張
how
ら
to
れたら
use
困る
what we got.
だからせいぜ
So pay
自分の
attention to what
墓
I'm
の掘
about
れ
to
るぐ
tell
らいには
you,
仕組み
even
を理
if
解
it's
しておいてくれ
just to dig your own grave.
いいかお前らこ
I
のデモ
do
ニカ
like
は
this outfit.
地上最強と謳われるスーツだが
So here it is. They were right when they said the Demonica's some cutting edge stuff.
それは単に過
Probably
酷
mostly
な
in
環
the
境に
helmet.
耐えうる能力を指してのもの
But
じ
they
ゃない
weren't just talking about its ability to resist harsh conditions.
高度な機能がたっぷり
It's
詰め込ま
loaded
れてい
with
る
high-tech features.
まず俺たちのアクションをサポートす
You've
る
got the
基本
fundamental
AI
AI
システムだ
system
が
that supports your movements. Don't want it.
これはパー
It
ソナリテ
boosts
ィ
your
に応じて
existing strength
運
and
動能力
protects
の増
from
幅や
harm
外部ダ
according
メージの
to
軽
your
減を
style
行
in
う
battle.
装着者の戦闘経験に応じて
The cool
システ
part
ム自
though
体
is
がレベルア
how
ッ
the
プする
system
成長
itself
的な
grows
拡
to
張性が
match the
特徴だ
user's experiences in battle.
そして頭部の調査用デバイス
Then there's your visor feed.
こいつはアプリケーションの追加
It's
で
extensible.
機能増強することが可能だ
Extensible. So you can add features to your HUD by installing applications.
視覚強化マッ
Enhanced
プ情報強
vision,
化
map markers,
さらに
even
は
battle data.
戦闘行あらゆる調査に対応
You
可
can
能
adjust it
と
to
いう
show
わけ
you
だ
all kinds of things.
要するにデモニカスーツはクレバ
So
ーで
that's
進
point
化す
two.
る
The
戦闘
Demonica is
服
smart.
だ
It
と覚え
evolves
ておくとい
along
い
with your battle performance.
ここでデモニカの性能を
Now here's the
実演
part where I'd like to
といきたいところだ
demonstrate
が
how the Demonica actually works.
残念ながら
But I'm under
消
orders
費を
not
無
to
駄に
waste
するのとのお
supplies.
達し
This
がある
helps expensive,
軍
you see.
隊は金がでは諸君
If you're
我
smart,
々もデモ
like
ニ
the
カのよう
Demonica
に
is, you
ク
should
レバー
have
に
no
ミッションをこな
problems
そうじゃ
in,
ないか
out in the field.
おいら方が俺たちの
Just
命
cross
よ
your
り消
fingers
耗
the
品を
brass
優
doesn't
先しない
value
よう
the
に
inhuman resources more than the human ones.
貴様なんだその態度は我々の背負った使命を舐めているのか
Are you making fun of the mission? Cut the attitude, soldier.
俺はもらえるものさえもらえ
Hey
れば
man, you
死
pay
なな
me
い
and
程
I'll
度に
do
は
any mission
使
you
命
put
と
me
やらに
on.
貢献するつ
As
もり
long
だ
as it doesn't get me killed.
ヒメネス隊員私は君の
Hey,
腕に
Huberman
期待している
Jimenez.
君
Your
の心情
personal
とは関
philosophy
係な
aside,
しに
we'll
だ
be relying on your skills.
現地で大いに活躍すれば
If you
君
put
の
in the
望
work,
むものは
I'm
皆
sure you'll get
手に入
everything
る
you
だろ
want.
ういや君が望んで
Might
もい
even
ない
get more
人
than you
々の
bargained
感謝も
for.
余
Like
分
the
についてくる
gratitude
か
of
も
all
しれないな
humankind.
仕方ねえな
Whatever.
では各自デモニカの
Alright,
最終セ
now
ッテ
that
ィングを
you've
行って
been
くれ
briefed, you should begin initializing your Demonicas. Yep, we started up the app.
システム起動中
Initializing system. Demountable. Next. Integrated capability armor. I just don't like that that's how they did it. DNICA. I guess they, like, we don't need the word next at all, but I guess they didn't want to call it DICA, DICA. Or Deke armor.
ようこそデモニカセッティングへ
Welcome to the Demonica settings.
これからあなたに
Before
最適
proceeding,
の
there will
デモ
be
ニ
a
カ反応システ
personality
ムを構
test
築す
to
るた
best
め
match this
パー
Demonica
ソナリ
to
テ
your
ィ診断
needs.
を行います
Okay, that
こ
was
の後に出され
actually
る
just
ストーリータイプの設問に
Please
自
respond
然
to
に
the following
偽る
scenarios
ことなく
naturally,
回答し
honestly,
て
and
ください
without deliberation. determine our growth type.
ケーススタディ1
They say case study. It's interesting.
弾丸のなくなった銃を手
You're
に
the sole survivor
あな
on
た
a
は
battlefield.
高
You are
戦地で一
hidden
人生き残り
with
隠
no
れていま
ammunition
す
in your pistol.
そこで
You
敵兵
detect a
一体
single
と思わ
enemy
れる気配
approaching.
が近づ銃の弾丸が切れた状
How will
態
you
で
deal with this
迫
enemy
る敵
equipped
に
only
あ
with
なた
an
は
empty gun?
どう行動しますか
See, it doesn't have the continue where I'd attack him from behind, but stay hidden until he
ケー
passes.
ススタディ2あなたは
While
敵地で潜
infiltrating
入工
enemy
作中に
territory, you
か
spot
つ
the
て
man
親
who
友だった
killed your
仲間を殺
comrade
害
and
した人
closest
物を見つ
friend.
けました所持する銃で射
You
撃
can
する
kill
こと
him
も可能
easily,
ですが
but the gunshot
そ
will
れでは
expose
敵に
you
見つかり
and your
工作も
infiltration will
失
be
敗する可能
compromised.
性があり潜入工作中に見つけた
Will
親
it
友
your
の
friend
敵
or
に
focus on your
あな
objective?
たはどう行動しますか
I'd find a way to do both.
ケーススタディ3あなたは任務として人の住まない辺境の地に来ましたが
You have been in a
長い
remote
任
area
期を
on
過ぎて
mission
も
and your relief
交
has
代人員が
not
来ま
arrived
せ
on
ん
schedule.
任務を中断し
You
帰
can
還す
abort
る
the
ことも
mission
可能
and
です
go home now, but you
ただ
have
し
enough
食料
supplies
な
to
ど
stay here
日々の
longer.
生活交代人員の遅れている任務にあなたはどう行動しますか
We wait as long as we can. Once staying becomes unfeasible, then we would leave.
ケー
Or
ス
like
ス
a
タデ
little
ィ
bit before that.
4
I mean, like. Like we'd go a little over, but as soon as like, we have just enough supplies to get back, well, that's when we go back.
あなたの乗ったヘリは
You're piloting a
救援のための移
helicopter
動
to
中
refuel. En
敵
route,
襲を
an
受け
ally
た
under
味方の
attack
キャンプか
requests
ら
help.
応援すぐにキャンプへ
You
向
can
かうこ
help
とは
him,
できま
but
す
it
が
will take your
その場合は
remaining fuel, and
到
it
着で
will be
燃料がほ
difficult
ぼ
to
なくな
leave
り
afterward.
その後の他の味方ヘリも応
Other
援に
pilots
動
have
いてい
also
ますが
received the distress
キャンプに
signal,
一番
but
近い
you
の
are
は
closest
あな
to
たの
his
ヘリのよ
position.
うです燃料不十分なヘ
What
リ
will
で
you
受
do
け
with
た
the fuel
緊
you
急
have
応援要
left?
請あなたはどう行動しますか
I would hurry to rescue him, and then, like, if I don't have enough fuel, I would just abandon my helicopter and get on someone else's.
ケーススタディ
Scenario 5.
占領地で監視
On a
任
mission
務に
in
就くあ
occupied
なたは
territory, you're asked
ス
whether
パイ
to
の
capture
疑い
a
がある
religious
侵
leader
食者の
who
拘束につい
asked.
て意見を求められました
The sentence is confusing me. On a mission in occupied territory, you're asked whether to capture a religious leader who may be a spy.
スパイが捕まれば
Catching
大
a
きな
spy
成果で
would
す
be
が
a great
住
achievement,
民の信
but
望
the
は
people
追
may
侵食
riot
者を
if
拘
this
束すれ
leader
ば
is captured.
暴動もスパイの疑いがある侵
How
食
will we
者に
approach the religious
あなた
leader
は
suspected
どう
of
行動し
spying?
ますか
Keep watching him for now.
ケ
You
ー
don't
ス
want
ス
to
タデ
do
ィ
anything hastily.
6最後の設問です
Final question.
あなたはシュバルツ
You
バ
have
ー
been
スという
sent to the
厳しい
Svartsfeld,
環
where
境が予
conditions
測
are
される領
expected
域
to
へ
be harsh.
派遣されようとしていますただしあな
Hey,
たに
you have
は
advanced
優秀
equipment,
な
a
装備や
strong
強
ship,
力
the
な艦
latest
船
tech, and
最
dependable
新の機器
comrades.
このシュバルツバース調査任
Will
務
the
は
Svartsfeld
成功
investigation
し
be
ますか
succeed? Of course.
OK これで設問は終了ですあなたのパーソナリティに最適のサポートをスピード型と認定します
Speed support. Like that last one, it's like, of course we're going to succeed. You don't answer those other two because you wouldn't have been the type that they would have picked for the mission, if I'm being honest. So we are speed support. Whatever that means.
君たち機動班は今回の調査で最も危険な場面にさらされることが予想される。
If anyone is to face danger during this investigation, it will be you on the strike team.
だがこの
But
デモニカと
do not
強
let
い
that
意志と
daunt
で
you. You
任
have
務
your
を成功させ
demonicas,
てほし
and
い。
what's more, you have iron wills.
ではシュバルツバースに
You're
到
all
着するま
relieved
で
until we reach
各
the
員待
Svartsfeld.
機している。
now check the documents we have on file. We won't be reading any of those. We are currently neutral. I don't know if we did anything to make it neutral, but I feel like that's a good starting point. I really don't care what ending we get, because I'm just going to answer honestly. Because I'm probably not going to get every ending in this one. We're going to go to the command room to save again.
Yo.
Rumor, intelligent mind in Swartzland. I'm not going to read this stuff. Manner inconsistent with accidents.
Ne.
Oh, Schwarzwald is a term from a 1933 theory of Hammerschmidt's, a German professor.
So ne.
I'll explain. Okay, see, this I'll read because this sounds interesting. When human activity exceeds the world's natural capacity and the balance of energy topples, a corrective reaction occurs. It's simplest to think of it as Earth's antibodies attacking humanity. Dr. Hammerschmidt's theory involved a prediction. He believed another dimension would appear, one where the intelligent life dwelled. Now the Schwarzwald has appeared, providing existence of other dimensions. I think this is all fictional and not based on any reality, unfortunately. But that was interesting, more interesting than the other thing. And the destruction of the drones implies the possibility of intelligent life inside. Or so some are saying. I'm still wondering if it's actually true.
Ne.
You think they're out there? I'm thinking what I think. You know what? I think so. I think it's impossible for it to not be. You're a believer, huh? I'm not one to draw conclusions without sufficient evidence, but if there are intelligent beings in there, I most certainly intend to proceed with caution. Let's move to, let's go back to the deck to see if there's anyone to talk to.
Yo.
My fellow American, huh? You're what, a corpseman? So you volunteered, I hear. Me, I only signed on to this kid for the money, that's all. For all we know, the brass of the joint project are sending us out as meat shields.
Ah.
And I'm sure you have no idea what I'm talking about. Semper Fi, right? It's all from a handshake.
Ah.
I just think about not getting too friendly with people before a risky mission. When the crunch comes, you may need to leave a comrade behind for the sake of the mission. Fair enough. I don't know if I have to talk to anyone specific or if I have to talk to everyone.
全クルーに連絡。まもなく我々調査隊は
We're
シュバルツバースに突
I
入し
forgot
ま
to
す。
read. We're soon entering the Schwarzwald.
全員、
Take
所
your
定のゴア隊
signposts.
長、作戦指令室へ帰還
Doors needed in the command room.
アーサーがお呼びか。ではゼレーニン中尉とヒメネス隊員、ブリーフィングへの参加を感謝する。
Lieutenant Zelenin, Crewman Jimenez, thank you for your participation in the briefing.
各自搭乗する間に
Everyone
戻
return to
り
your ships
突
and
入
prepare
準
for
備に備えてく
entry.
れ。
了解しましたゴア隊長
Understand, Commander?
それでは皆さんしばらくの
Looks like
間
they must
お
part
別れ
ways for a
我々
while.
3号艦の科学者一同
Scientists on ships
皆
are
さん
all
のサ
looking
ポ
forward
ー
to
ト
your support.
人類のため
Let's work
共
together
に
for the
頑張
sake
り
of
ましょう
humanity.
俺は2号艦に戻る。
I'm going back to ship two.
戦地で最後に物を
Remember,
言う
you're
の
on your
は
own out there in the
己の
field.
力
You
だ。
gotta be strong or you're toast.
自信のないやつは今のうちに
If
降り
you're
た
not
方がいい
confident
ぜ
in。yourself, I suggest you get off now while you still can. You know, in the middle of Antarctica.
自信のあるやつはまた
But if you are, well, I'll see you on the field.
いよいよだなみんな。任務を成
The
功
time has
させ、
come, crew.
そ
Let's
して無事に
make
帰
this
還す
mission
る
a
ぞ。
success and return home safely.
地球の未来は
The
我
future
々
of
の
the
双
world
肩に
hangs
か
in
か
the
っている。
balance. Never
そ
forget
のことを
that. Physicists out there, how strong do those jets have to be to lift all of that? They also have shields, so we know it's magic future technology. Like, and you have to wonder how big those are for that to be the bridge and them to have sick bays and a deck and a laboratory. Well, game over. We're all gonna die. What's wrong? Ops, talk to me.
タガンが何者かの攻撃を受けた模様です。
Something's happening with the other ships.
進路を変え、急激に
They're
編隊を
changing
離れていきま
course.
す。
They're getting separated from the formation.
警戒システムフラックス異常を感知未知の重
Early
力場
warning
です
systems are picking up an abnormal flux.
当艦も
Our
未知の
ship's
重
being
力場に引き寄
pulled
せられて
in
ます
by an unknown gravitational force.
制御系統にアラートです。操舵機能への
Alert,
影響
nav
も考えら
systems
れます。
compromised. I'm also detecting an
シールド
issue
にも
with
異
the
常を感
shield,
知です
sir.。
プラズマシールド出力ダウン外部からの衝撃を抑えきれませんこのままでは
We
危険
cannot
です
take another hit, Captain. Plasma shield output down. The ship can't handle another hit. We'll be sitting ducks at this rate.
アーサー、状況を解析して報告しろ。
When did this game came out, and when did we start hating AI as a society?
プラン外の事態発生。異常フラックスは当艦を追尾ロックオンされています。
Abnormal fluxes pursuing the ship.
生体型防衛システムによる
It may have
攻
clashed
撃の
with
可
the
能
organic
性あ
defense
る。
system. Details at
ただ
this
し
time are unknown.
解析を継続します。
Analysis in progress.
攻撃
We're under attack? That's impossible.
シュワルツバースが
Is the
この
Schwarzfeld
艦を
attacking
攻
our
撃している
ship?
だろう。
落ちる艦が落とされる
We're getting shot down.
縁起の悪いこと言うな
Enough. The
よ
probes made it in, and the red sprite will too.
侵入
いやー、今度はどこがやられた？
What's next? The plasma shield?
ドイツ
Brace yourselves, everyone. I kind of felt like giving him a voice. Sort of. You seen Kamifune?
この状況の中でなかなか肝が据わってるじゃないか。
This is what I trained for.
腕っぷしには自信がありそうだな。
Counting your skills. Counting yourself, I see. Well, I'll be counting on you.
何かあった時は
After all,
俺た
if
ち機
something
動班の
happens,
働きが
you
要だから。
men on the strike team are our lifeline.
同胞艦の様子はどうなっている？
Status report on the other ships.
ブルージェット号から救難信号エルブス号ギガンティック号と
Picking
は
up an
更新取れ
SOS
ませ
from
ん
the Blue Jet. No response from the Elf or Gigantic.
エンジンリアクターもダウンしました。
The engine reactor is down.
水力停止
The thrusters have
航行
stopped.
不能です。
We've lost navigation entirely.
能力は
Dang
見え
it,
な
tell
い。
engineering to
やっ
keep
た
that
ら成
reactor
功を維持させろ。
online.
敵の正体は依然不明。
Enemy remains
当
unknown.
艦の
Ship
蓄積
damage
だね
critical.
軟着陸を最優先。
Prioritizing emergency
残存
landing.
動力を
Routing power
艦の姿勢
to
制御に使用します。
altitude control.
やむを得ん。不時
There's
着
no
を許
other
可する。
option. Prepare for a crash landing.
艦の下方をスキャン下方に陸自動模式反応を検知着陸を強行します
I hope there would be land below, but I guess if you're in the Schwarzfeld, you wouldn't know for sure. Scanning the area. Land detected below. Beginning emergency landing.
総員、衝撃に備えろ。
Everyone, brace for impact.
私たちは希望だ。
We are humanity's last best hope. We must see this mission through. And so, the red spite broke into unseen earth and plunged into uncharted territory. You seem to have found yourself in an unfamiliar room. There are 3 gentlemen sitting here with you.
なんともはや人間どものあだなることよ。
What fruitless things do humans attempt?
やつめが何者か知って
Do
お
they
るの
know
か。
who it is they are dealing with?
知っておっては
They
このよう
cannot.
な
If
こ
they
とは
did,
で
they
きぬ
would
と。
not attempt this.
もはや世の
It is
終わり
true,
を
after
止
all,
め
there
る手
is no
立てはある
stopping the
前に
world's。end.
ほう。何やら
It
一
seems
人
one of them has found its
紛れ
way
込
in
んできた
here.
ようだ。捨ておけ。
Leave him. He
どう
is
せ
but
崩
a
れ消
soul
えて
that
いく
will
魂
soon
だ。
crumble.
いやいや、このもの。
No, no,
少し
this
面白い
man.
かもしれ
He
ん
may
よ。
prove interesting.
言われてみれば。
Now that you
なかなか
mention
強い
it,
と
he
ころがある。
does look like a hardy one.
これなら
His soul
やす
will
やす
not
と
be
魂を
devoured so
食らわれ
easily.
ることもなさそうだ。お主らがそういう
If
な
the
ら
two of
付
you
き合
say
って
so, I
やら
will
ん
let
で
your
もない
opinion
な。
sway me.
どれ
Up, young man, we shall send you back.
お主さあ
But first, tell us
そ
your
の名を
name.
見
Toshiro Mifune.
人間よ。
Yes, we shall remember that.
さて
Now then,
呪われた滅
here
び
in
の
this
地で
blessed
お前
land
が
of
手に
ruin,
入れ
what
る
will you
は
find?
未来への光明か
A
破
light
滅
to
へ
illuminate
の
the way to
爆
the
雷
future?
か
Or
そ
the
れ
fires
と
of
も
disruption? Or perhaps?
まずは落ちてみ
But
せよ
first, you must fall
あ
and
がいてみ
struggle.
せようちに輝
If a
き持つ
glimmer
な
of
ら
hope exists
そ
within
れを
you,
我ら
show
に
it to
示さ
us.
なくてはならん
Hey. Oi. Can you hear me? He's not breathing.
ここで見たことは
Tell no
他
one what
言
you saw
無
here.
用だもっとも心に封をするゆえ誰にも言えぬがな
Though we will seal this memory away so you would be unable to in any event. Alright, he's breathing again. We can
これで
rest
一安
easy
心
now.
だ大丈夫か
Are you okay?
意識は大丈夫か
Are you lucid? Do you know
自
who
分
you
が誰
are?
かわかるかお前心肺停止状態だった
You
んだ
are
ぞ
in cardiopulmonary arrest. No one would say it like that.
なんだ今の
What
衝
was
撃は
that? It hit me like a ton of
つけられ
bricks.
ちまったぜみんな大丈夫か
Is everyone okay?
ああどうやら息はしてるよう
Well,
だ
I guess he's still breathing.
どうだ動けるか
Can he move?
きついかもしれ
This
ないが
might hurt, so
頑張
sorry
れよ
about that. Doesn't like you'll
休
get
みを
rest
取
in
れる
this
状況
situation.
電源が落ちて
The
やがる
electricity
ぜ
is shot.
こいつは
Well, it's bad. Attention crew, we have a situation. The ship has suffered a system crash of unknown causes while entering the Schwarzwald. As a result, we lost control of the ship and made a crash landing. All the ship's engines have stopped, and Arthur, our command unit, is also out of commission. This, more than anything else, is why you shouldn't rely on AI for a job. Not unless you can secure its ability to stay online. We have yet to regain proper control of the ship. Starting now, I want the strike team mobilized. The threat level is at maximum. All strike team members who hear this message must report to the command room immediately. You'll receive further orders through the Demonica's comm. Keep it on at all times. You may be exposed to the outside atmosphere at a moment's notice. Do not remove your Demonica suit. I say again, strike team members must report to the command room. That is all.
シュバルツバースには入ったようだが
I guess we're in the Schwarzwald.
こんな電力もない
Without
状態じゃ
electricity, we can't
外の
even
様子も
check
確認
to
できない
see
ぞ
what it's like out there.
しかし不時着すると
That was a rougher landing than I
お前はこの
expected.
デモニカの生命線か
Guess the Demonica's our only lifeline now.
よし司令
Alright,
室へ向かおう
Mifune, let's move and groove it to the command room. Alright, strike team, listen up. The red sprite is no longer functional. We were sucked into a gravitational field, and now we're shipwrecked inside the Schwarzwald. Ship 2, the Blue Jet, Ship 3, the Elf, and Ship 4, the Gigantic. All three are unresponsive. We're all on our own, ladies and gentlemen. We can't expect a rescue. The situation is one we'll have to overcome ourselves. Right now, we're trapped inside a powerless ship. I guess it's ship sized. But if everyone works together, we can get out of here and on to the next step.
一つ一つ現状に復旧さ
Do
せて
your
いく
duty with care and diligence, and we'll solve each problem as it comes.
まずは動けなくなったトークン
First order of business, the restoration of the Red
復旧だ
Sprite's power.
メイン動力のリアク
We
ター
seem
をす
to
ぐ
be
に再
having
起動さ
trouble
せるのは
resetting
困
the
難な
main
ようだが
reactor at the moment.
非常用のサブ動
But the
力なら
emergency
起動できるはずだ
sub-reactor should be bootable.
サブ動力でエネルギーが戻
Once
れ
we
ば
get some energy
アーサー
flowing,
が君たちへ
consult
次
Arthur
のミッ
for
ショ
your
ンを
next
用意
set
して
of
くれるはず
orders.
動力班聞こえてるか応答を願う
Engineering, do you read? Report. This is Terry in Engineering, sir. We are currently giving the deck a once over. Reading you loud and clear, sir. Over.
OK テリーまず
Copy
は
that,
君の
Terry.
無事に
Glad
感謝
you're
しよ
alright.
う直ちにサブ動
I
力を
want you
起
to
動して
start
ほ
up
しい
the sub-reactor
できるか
ASAP. Can you do it?
艦内の電力を確保し
We need to
ア
get
ー
the
サーも
ship's
呼び出す
power up and running for Arthur. Or for anything else. Like life support. Just in case.
するとプラズマ装甲
And
も
while
再
we're
稼
at
働さ
it,
せた
I'd
い
also like to restart the plasma shield. Yeah, that sounds even more important than Arthur. The plasma shield too, sir? That, I'm afraid, will take a while.
そこまでやってくれ必要
To
なんだ
get started, we need it.
人為的に破壊
We
され
don't
た先
want to
見無
end
人機
up
と
like the
同様の
drones
事
that
態に
got
陥らない
wrecked
とも
by
限らない
artificial causes. Now do we?
やはり知的生命体は存在するんですね
It was true, the intelligent life source truly did exist.
攻撃を受けたという事実は動かないだからこ
There's
そ
no
で
denying
き
we're
る
under
限りの
attack.
手
We
段は
need to
講じ
take
ておかね
every
ばなら
precaution
ない
possible.
プラズマ装甲で艦内と
If
外
we
部
can
をシャ
keep
ッ
the
トアウトすれば
outside world at
た
bay
と
with
え
a
何
plasma
者がいよ
shield
う
and
とも
whatever is waiting.
ゴア隊長
Commander
放射電気
Gore,
が
the decks.
どうした
What's going on? Talk to me.
ハッチが降車デッキのハッチが開きます
The hatch, the deck's hatch is opening, sir.
バカななぜ開ける
Why in God's
早く
name
停
are
止
you
させろ
opening the hatch? Belay that right now.
できませんそもそも動力がないはずです
I can't. There's no power to work the mechanisms.
誰かが開けている
Is someone opening it? I don't see anything. Poor Terry, we were just a second ago glad that you were safe. Man down, we're under attack. One officer down, unknown assailant.
どうしたテリー何が起きてい
Teddy,
る
what's going on? I can't see him. I can't tell who's attacking us. Wait, put your visor down? What do we do, Commander? Your orders, please. Get out of engineering. Another man down. What?
テリーの通信切れました
We've lost contact with Terry, sir.
機動班武力行使を
Strike
許
team.
可する
You
直
are
ちに敵の
authorized to
撃
use
退を行
force,
え
whatever it takes to drive off that enemy.
降車デッキだ降
Get
車
to
デ
the
ッキで
deck
襲
on a
撃された
double.
テリー
Secure
が
Terry's
ブルー
safety
の安
and
全
the
を
rest
確
of
保
the
せよ
deck crew at once.
我々はこんな場所で死
We
んで
can't
はな
die
ら
here,
な
understood?
いいいな
A new main mission.
頼んだぞ
Are we going to the lab? Oh, we're going to the deck. Hatch is open, strong winds are blowing in. The area is littered with corpses of crewmen. Yeah, we ain't saving them. Oh, you're one of us. Did you come to save me? That Demonica. Hey, you're Mifune from the strike team. I'm Terry with engineering. Be careful. Whatever is attacking us should still be in here, in the area. We have to restart the sub-reactor and get the deck shields up and running again. So if you're on the strike team, you must have weapons on you, right? I hope so. I'm going to the reactor room on the side of the deck to restart the sub-reactor. I need you to stop any attackers from coming into the reactor room. I'm counting on you.
Oi! Oi!
A group of strike team members join us. Good.
会話は聞いた。ここで護衛してればいいんだな。静かに行動しろ。
Alright, your situation. We just have to stand guard here, right? Alright. Keep quiet, man.
まったく。
What are those guys anyway?
テリー、どうだ？まだ起動できないか？
He just went in there. Terry, how you doing? Got the reactor restarted yet? Just a sec. This might do the trick.
OK、わかった。急いでくれ。
Roger that. Speed it up if you can.
異常はないな。
Everything okay?
出るなよ。
Come on, we're almost there.
出るなよ。
Stay away just a little longer, you jerks. Hey, alright, I got it. Starting the sub-reactor now.
OK、テリー、電力が戻ったぞ。
Good one, Terry. The power's back on.
降車デッキに戻ってこい。
Now get back to the deck.
ゴア隊長、こちら降車デッキです。サブ動力の起
Managor,
動に
this
成
is
功
the
しました。
deck. We successfully restarted the sub-reactor. You probably noticed.
このままハッチを。
Now the hatch can. Nope. Ow. We can't discern who the attacker is. We got contact. Is it the enemy?
どこだ？どこだ？
Where is it? The strike team members fired wildly around. Where? Where? The enemy, I can't see it. What am I supposed to do? You feel something approach you. A program has been sent to your Demonica. You who have wandered in, we will send to you the way to know and capture them. The Demon Summoning Program.
なんだ？何かデモニカに送られてきたぞ。
What the? Something just came into my Demonica.
敵が見えるぞ。
The enemy, I can see them.
おい、お前の方だ。
They're right on top of you. The enemy attacked. Jeez, how many minutes in are we? We are an hour and 4 minutes in. And we finally got to a fight. We're going to do this fight, of course. You know what? Okay, now I'm gonna shoot him. And now I'm gonna sort him. No items found. Not quite level 2. Ah, and then our analysis. Ah, it was just the foul slime. We don't detect the enemy anymore. Oh, we did it! We bagged an invisible enemy! Wait, they were visible at the end there. Is that because of the program we just got? Demon summoning program. What the heck is this? Well done! You repelled the invaders. But we mustn't let them go any further into the ship. Close the hatch at once. Oh, they're active, running. It shouldn't be a problem. Leave the hatch controls to me, Mifune. I'm apparently picking and choosing which times I say words. The hatch was closed. Good, your mission is complete. And treat those casualties. See if the next mission is in the planning stage. Strike team, report back to the command room immediately. We need to find out who's attacking us, and we should know more about that program received. Well, I guess everybody got it. I think we can ward off any more enemies for now. But be careful, there may be some left in the ship. Alright, man, the power's back on, and we can finally get things done around here. You'll be relieved to know we can also take off the Demonica now as long as we're inside the ship. And the power's on. Kato, hurry and reboot Arthur. Williams, get the plasma shield back online. After that, I'll make restoring Arthur my top priority. I'll coordinate with the strike team to restart the plasma shield. Strike team, I want to commend you for a job well done repelling the enemy force. Excellent work out there, Mifune. But I want to know what this program that lets us see our invisible enemies. Seems like the program got into all of our Demonica units. It's installed on my system too. But Commander, do you think it's okay for us to use? The Demon Summoning Program, huh? A strange name. Wonder what it does. A program that controls demon. Okay, he's not that dumb. He can infer. I take that to mean it was demons that attacked us? Once we get Arthur back online, we'll have him analyze it. Commander Gore, sir, about Arthur. I can't put him up. He's been a little haywire since the crash. There might be some structural damage to the CPU. It'll get a little rough, but I'm going to try hacking in. What the? Commander Gore, sir, there seems to be a communication log of this demon summoning program.
アーサーの管制システムを乗っ取る形でそのプログラムは送られてきたようですよ。
通信ログがある。
発信元がわかるか、カト。
外界とは通信不能な状態ですから、シュバルツバース内部からだと思われますが、それ以上は。
Contact with the outside world is cut off, so it must be from within the Schwarzwald.
何やらメッセージもありますね。
Beyond that, it's impossible to say. There's a message here, though. Let me play it back. Humans, as your fathers, as your sons, as your friends, we have sent you power. You have arrived here in this land ruled by demons due to the karma of mankind. But despair is not all that remains. There is still hope nestled within your fear. The demons you will encounter are your enemies as well as your allies. Will you stand against them? Will you make of them your demon allies? That will be decided by the demon summoning program. Humans, you must overcome fear, else there will be no future. As your fellow bearers of karma, we assure you of this. We existed before and soon.
ここで終わってますね。
That's the whole thing.
あの攻撃者は
So
やはり
enemies
悪魔だと
were
いうのか。
demons.
信じがたい。信
Preposterous.
じがたい情報だが
This situation has become absolutely preposterous, but
今我々の命
our
運の
fate's
一
in
端
the
は
hands of this
こ
demon
の
summoning
悪魔召
program
喚
now.
プログラムが握っている。全クルーへ連絡。
Attention, all hands.
君たちが受け取った
You have my
悪魔召
official
喚プログラムの
authorization to use the
当面の
demon
使用を
summoning
正式に
program.
許可する。異常動作や
Should
機
you
能に関する
encounter
問題
any
が起こった場合
problems or
は直ちに
malfunctions
報
with the
告するように。
program, call them in immediately. This is Sickbay Commander. We're in trouble. Help us, someone help us.
どうした落ち
Calm
着け
down, soldier. What's
何があ
going
った
on there? The enemy. We're under attack from the enemy. I've never seen anything like it. Please send help.
奴らだ悪魔だ
It's them, it's the demons.
艦内にまだいたのか
However, there's still many left inside the ship.
医療室聞こえるか
Sick
す
bay,
ぐ
do you
に救助に
read?
向かわ
We're
せる
sending immediate
それまで身を
backup.
隠
Hide
すんだ
until they arrive. Do not engage.
機動班直ちに
Strike
救助
team,
に向
move
か
out.
え
Get
医
your
療室だ
butts to sick bay. Yeah, we're gonna stop here. I don't want these to be as long as the previous games. I would have probably stopped sooner, but like, you know, this is a big story episode. So next time we will save the people in sick bay. See you then.